What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Hello, 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 hello. सबै साउन्ड ठिक छ नि हैन? ठिक छ. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. If you have not subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe it. And if you have done it already, then don't forget to like the stream and the chat section. बोल्ने नबोल्ने रिसाउने खुसाउने सबैलाई लाइक गरिदिनु होला.
हाम्रो कलेजको बाउलाई
किन?
कलेज कम्पलसरी
जान्छस् कलेज ड्रेसमा?
कलेज केही खाइन
के भनेको त्यहाँ लाँदा नि कलेज ड्रेस
त्यही भनेको
कम्पलसरी चाहिँ के नाटकै यार.
नचेल भन्दा को जान्छ कलेज ड्रेसमा घरमा कलेज ड्रेसमा
अलिकति बुद्धिमान होला त्यस्तो त बुझ्नेको
सन्तोषलाई सिप बनाइदिएको
के हो चाहिँ
छ एक्स्ट्रा
कन्सिस्टेन्सी
फिजिक्स र म्याथ त ठिक नै
दार्जिलिङदेखि त्यति पनि नभनौँ.
अरू देख्दै बस्नु
फिजिक्स के आउँछ भने
खोइ त्यही भनेको म कमल त अगाडि त हटाइदिन्छ
त्यस्तो हुन्छ मलाई पहिला त साइन्सको हुन्छ त एउटा किन
एनडी छ
हटाएकै छ
कमल त अगाडि छ
अनि पहिला त्यस्तो हुँदैन नि त
म्याथको के को त्यो अब उनीहरूले पोस्ट पाएन भने त्यो समितिहरूले निकालेको लागि हो
के छ कपालो
होइन
कहाँबाट आएको
के गरे
मैले झिकेर आएको
बादशाह गेम हेर्नुहुन्छ आज
हेरौँ भन्यो
शिक्षा ग्याप छ आज
जित्छ नि यार. म भन्दैछु त बार्साले आज के गर्छ म भनौँ.
आज हार्दा पनि क्वालिफाई हुँदैन र
के को क्वालिफाई सेमी फाइनल हो फाइनलमा जाने म्याच आज के हुन्छ भने 4-2 हुन्छ. बार्साले 4 हान्छ इन्टर मिलानले 2 हान्छ. 4-2 हुन्छ. सुन मेरो प्रेडिक्सन सुन 4-2 हुन्छ. 2 गोल राफिनाले लाउँछ 1 गोल यामालले लाउँछ होइन. अनि लेभेन्डस्कीले लाउँछ यामालले लाउँछ भन्दिनँ म होइन. 2 गोल चाहिँ राफिनाले लाउँछ अनि 1 गोल चाहिँ लेभेन्डस्कीले हेडिङ लाउँछ फिक्स होइन. अर्को अब यमाल समाल फर्मिन रोपेज फरान टोरेस कसले लाउँछ थाहा छैन मलाई तर 4-2 हुन्छ आज बुझिस्. मेरो प्रेडिक्सन चाहिँ त्यही हो. प्रेडिक्सन भनेको बुझ्छौ होला केटा अब भएन भन्दै अब भरे भोलि नभन्नु हुन्छ.
लेभेन्डस्कीले हेडिङ हान्छ भन्नेमा अड होला नि त 69 जतिको हान्थ्यो
लेभेन्डस्कीले हेड हान्छ आज एउटा
त्यसमा अड देला नि त उब्बर
हेडिङ गोल लाग्छ आज
उब्बरै अड देला नि त हेडिङ गोल लाग्छ
होइन मैले हेडिङ गोल लाग्ने चान्सेस धेरै देखेको छु अगाडिको म्याच एनालाइसिस गरेर.
त्यो त अड पनि उब्बर दिन्छ होला नि त अनएक्सपेक्टमा
एकजना अलिकति अल्गो प्लेयर चाहिन्छ क्या किनकि अस्तिको म्याचमा पनि हेडिङ गोल हान्ने चान्सेसहरू धेरै निस्केको हो तर प्लेयर भएन क्या हेडिङ गोल लाउने कहाँ हो कोही. इन्टर मिलानको प्लेयरहरू अग्लो भइदियो क्या हो त्यही भएर गोल
हेडिङ गोल लाग्नेमा
गर्नु
अड उब्बर थियो भने 102 103 थियो भने
के गर्नु पैसा छ हाल्नु तसँग क्यास भयो भने पैसा भयो पनि हाल्न मिल्दैन पक्रिनै पर्छ.
किसिमा भयो भने
एजेन्ट कति पक्रिनु मिल्दैन.
बेट्नै हाल्नुपर्छ भनेर त
तेरो त्यो के छ त अरू त्यसमा
1 हुन्छ त त्यसमा नि 1
ए
इफेक्ट
न पुरानो अरे कुनै पुरानो अरे स्ट्रिममा छ ओ च्याटमा बोलाउन ल के दिनु
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always onto this. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Costa Curta getting this one clear. And claimed it back swiftly.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Aim forwards. To Nielsen. Oh, that's neat. Danielson will not want to lose that here, not against this opponent. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a little off target. Oh, just skips past his man. It's a sharp pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance for the...
I do.
He's delivered all right. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Neymar going full tilt down the left.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe is firing after that one. Cafu. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been... And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Roberto Carlos. Played in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Driving forward. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for options for movement. And he thumps it clear. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Wilshire, and he's hit there.
Yes!
It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
They started to look very comfortable. You can really sense how important this goal was for them. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. There's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Sports news
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Wilshire did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi, and that's been intercepted. Nico Williams. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Wilshire. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Costa Curta. And now they can spring out of defence.
649.
Wilshire has a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good-looking ball.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there.
Pedri gets through on it. Big chance! He's got a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
तिमीहरूलाई कलेज पनि दिएको थियो अरूतिर नाम लेखेको कलेज लारी मल्टिपल
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Messi.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So is this the start of a cut? Oh, he's been caught. Chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Gaitska Mendieta, and here's Torres. Thinks one through. Fernando Torres. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position. Foot in. Yamal. The ball has bounced loose now.
Added minutes has been
And it's
indicated.
Wilshere. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Bayer. Chooses to deal with it himself. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well,
And we
Peter,
come to
I
you now
really
with a
couldn't
quick
see what this
request for
team was
support
trying to
from our
achieve,
World
whether it's the
Charity
manager's
Fund.
message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
I request everybody on the chat to like the stream and subscribe to the channel, please. Order the अंदरूनी मामला.
अब चुनाव सकिने बित्तिकै तिनीहरूलाई पनि चेन्ज हान्दै पर्छ.
Thank you for that like. Whoever liked it.
चुनाव
Chat
जसले
बोल्न
जित्छ
आउँदैन.
त्यसले
के
चाहिँ
भन्नु?
डिसिजन गर्छ.
कसको नाम लिएर थ्याङ्क यू भन्दैन. जसले गरेको हो त्यसको लागि थ्याङ्क यू भनेर भन्नु.
हैन त्यही भएको होला हैन.
के अरे?
चुनाव जसले जित्छ त्यो जसले रिभर गर्यो अनि
मलाई केही थाहा छैन भाइ. टिचरहरुकोमा चाहिँ के हुन्छ र तिनीहरूको चुनाव जित्नेको?
कुन चिजले रिफर गर्यो भने
रिफर के मुला हस्पिटलहरु रिफर गर्नु?
मालिक मान्नुपर्ने हुन्छ नि त कुरा. विद्यार्थी नेताहरू
Daniel Putra. I request everybody on the chat to like the stream and subscribe the channel, please. कत्रो पाउँछ? त्यो त कत्रो? कत्रो कि कति?
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he cuts out the supply. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. The ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Romero. And it's gone back to the keeper. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Alexander Arnold. Denilson. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. He's found a way through. Nicely weighted ball. Spread neatly. He's delivered all right! Simplicity itself.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He can run onto that. Hits one! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
It's Dembele! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
पर खेल्छ त यमालमा त्यत्रो पर खेल्छ
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Great ball, and he's in here.
There will be
Important
one
interception.
time.
Pedri. Interesting ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has
Please
been
turn
just
your
one
attention to
telling
the
moment.
screen for
It is
information
still very
provided by
tight
the
here.
local police.
The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take,
Substitutions
despite the
taking
lead
place.
being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Nico Williams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he latch on to this? Van Dijk gets it away. And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk can get it clear. Yamal! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
एडभान्टेज
The
पोल ठाउँ
attendance for
पुर्याइन्छ
this match was
That has been cut short.
71,898.
Well, that's well seen too. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a little off target. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game.
Kane! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Kane.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Mitoma. Number 8. De Bruyne. Number 2. Alexander
Gavi.
Arnold.
And
Number
smartly
20,
reclaimed.
Dembele.
Pedri.
Coming on the field. Number 10. Mbappe.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
What?
Tries a shot! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet...
Shot a goal!
Oh!
It's in! Into the lead once more. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Big chance!
Ano po,
That was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Coding बिगाड़ देगा क्या मेरा? वो fix मेरे game
So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Valverde puts his foot on the gas. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now the breakaway. Yamal. Valverde. Nice interception, well timed. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Security staff.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
A good show, Peter. A good show of character, a good show of resilience. This is a team that was never going to be intimidated by the crowd and their opposition, and it was thoroughly professional.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator.
Network graph पनि हेर्नु मिल्दो रहेछ अहिले। एकजनाको हेर्ने मलाई थाहा छ कि बोल्दा हुन्छ लुकी लुकी हेर्नु पर्दैन थाहा लागिरहेको मेरो केस I request everybody on the chat to like the stream and subscribe to the channel.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
He's tried one! And one more try! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
He'd have done well to reach that. Roberto Carlos, he is sporting a guilty look after that.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Real chance here. He's got the shot away. He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. Up he goes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So it is still 0-0. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, no joy this time. Pedri. Danielson. Nice interception, well timed. That's going to go a long way. And here's Mbappe. That has not gone well. And he's gone looking for safety. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific.
ठिक छ
Nakamura.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, ठिक छ
And it's Nakamura. Dixon. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri. That'll be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Nakamura cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He is through here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. A lot of space ahead of him. Saliba gets good distance on it. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
The attendance for this match was
Once more, he proves
70,987.
rigid and robust. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's gone forward. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Ball's gone out of play. He's given it away. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Defending of the desperate variety. Nakamura. Vieira
Foul
gets
line.
across and deals with it. Son Heung-min. That's a nicely measured pass.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Belts one.
No.
It is beyond special. A world
Chill.
and a half. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Finally the
मैले त
breakthrough.
गोल लाउनै पर्ने हो त
What a
यार
time to take the lead, but
Yeah,
now
that's
comes the
everything.
dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
सफलता
And the goal still quivers with the sheer ferocity of the strike.
Well, that was struck with a level up from venom. Power and control aren't easy to pair up, and that was an exception.
Substitution.
निर्मललाई जानु हो तपाईँ च्याटबाट
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
भयो नि त
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And it's Luis Suarez.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Nico Williams. So
सिराउनै
that's
दिएन
it. It is all over. So in the end,
बराबर
one goal
गरिदिउँ
to it.
भनेको
An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to
घटिहाल्यो
go on.
रेटिङ 1279 पेट्रोको
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody, and
but
welcome
it is
to today's
equally clear
match.
and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
राम्रो ठाउँ फालिदिएको मेसी कुद्दैन कि भयो
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top level.
Real chance! It's there! The breakthrough strike! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's managed to get free. Oh, look at the space here. Great hit! It's a loose... Oh, it's fallen kindly here. No mistake. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kunde is there, and he can pick it up. Mendes cuts
No,
out
no,
the
no,
pass.
Mendes के कुत्ता में
It's an
देखो.
inviting looking ball that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. Pedri. And it's been given away. Can he finish?
Damn.
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Yamal. Lewandowski. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, that's a key interception. To Nielsen. He is through here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's had a hit! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. This might spell danger.
यहाँ छ वो बल चाहिँ.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hoisted in. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's Lewandowski!
Amma. Sirai the thing bro.
And they are
I request
right
everybody on the
within
chat to
touch.
like the stream and subscribe the
Arsenal.
channel, please.
And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Number 9.
Oh, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Number 15.
And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, it's Dembele. Nuno Mendes. Big header! Pedri finds himself offside. No way through. Couldn't squeeze it through.
होइन के
De Bruyne.
The attendance for this
Danielson,
match was
who does have an assist to his name.
71,550.
Oh, great play! Pedri. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very...
And a header! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Balde. And here's Yamal. Now it's Pedri. I think that's offside.
Offside.
Yes, it is. Now it's Messi. Cafu. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Here's found the way through. Oh, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Terrific header. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Good spot, he's seen the run. Look at the there's the hit! They've done it! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
So now the difference is 3. Can he finish? Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, we could be a little critical of that
Oh, there you
defense
go,
then,
yeah.
but the timing was pretty much perfect.
म सु गरेर आउँछु ल कस्तो बोतल गुड्किने छ आर्यन दादा गर्लफ्रेन्डसँग बोल्दै हुनुहुन्छ हाम्रो पनि कोही हुनु नि बोल्दिने मान्छे के यस्तो यस्तो जिन्दगी सबैको आर्यन दादाको जस्तो कहाँ हुन्छ त Aryan दादाको जस्तो भाग्य कहिले हुनु यार हाम्रो नि निन्द्रा नलाग्दाखेरि बोलेर रात पर्ने मान्छेहरू कोही छैन के गर्नु आर्यन दादा त खै कति लकी हो को आउनु भयो स्ट्रिममा लाइक गरिदिनुस् एक दुई मात्रै हुने रहेछ भ्युवर यो लास्ट गेम खेलेर सोध्छु भन्दा पनि मेरो कोडहरू मिलाउनु पर्ने छ के गर्नु अलि 3-4 भएको मजा आउँछ
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to
एकजना
everybody who has
च्याटमा
joined us for this
बोल्दै
unmissable
नबोल्ने
game. Hugely
एकजना भयो
anticipated,
भने
hugely
अलिकति बोल्ने
hyped.
भए ठिकै हो
Undoubtedly the place to be at this
हेरेर
moment in
बस्ने
time.
बोल्ने
The San Siro
के
for nigh on a
मलाई नि
century,
हो जस्तो
Milan's
लाग्छ
power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, we're on the way. Looking for options for movement. It's out for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the
कसैलाई
opportunity.
आउँदैन
That's
के हो
great effort.
हाम्रो मतलब मेरो
Beckenbauer with a fine tackle. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
दादा मेरो प्रेडिक्सन सुन्नुभयो दादा
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence.
म त यता पो आउँछु होला
Football
यो
played into
बेलिङगम
space.
भयो ए हातमा र बेलिङगम
Well,
भएको
it is
ठाउँमा
clear
भयो
to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Fernando Torres. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove
It's
productive?
a mighty effort.
झन्डै लगाइदियो यार
He will be livid with himself.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Nakamura, and he was quick to react. Still goalless. What a throw in. Pedri, Yamal does well to get it back. Now it's Petit. Cafu gets across to intercept that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Yamal,
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
and here's Nakamura.
Nakamura
De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Nakamura.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Yamal. That's a throw. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
Offside.
And he's straight offside. And he's in on goal. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Added time.
Oh, good ball. Rodri makes the interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. So the first half brought no goals.
मैले यहाँ दिन खोजेको पेट्रीलाई
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Milan have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Here's Yamal. Speculative strike. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Now it's Nakamura. Roberto Carlos. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. De Bruyne with a lot of possibilities. De Bruyne! And somehow it stayed out.
मेरो अब स्ट्रिम बन्द गर्ने टाइम भइसक्यो मेरो भोलि बिहानको क्लास हुन्छ म सुत्छु यार खेल्दिनँ नरिसाउ ल राजा तिमी को हो मैले चिन्न नाम भन न नाम तिम्रो
Well into the
याद
second
हुन्छ के
half, and still there's nothing between them. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
समीर को समीर मैले चिनेको समीर कि नचिनेको समीर
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And De Bruyne! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Substitution for Milan.
Thanks for subscribing.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 17, De Bruyne.
And it's Roberto Carlos. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
अरे ए कसरी छिन ल म अहिले सकेर देखाइदिन्छु
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe, driving through the middle. He's got the shot away!
अर्को छिराइदियो हो नि अब
He's got it all!
के गर्नु मैले
And this is getting better and better. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
85 minutes is number 8.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. To Nielsen. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
There will be 5
Mohamed
minutes
Salah.
added time.
No, that's been intercepted. 5 minutes to add. Szoboszlai.
म I choose
Holland,
football
big chance!
दामी छिरायो
They are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs
Yeah.
and chumps. The winners
Yeah.
were so good at times. A side that can and will
म
trouble
मेसी और रोनाल्डो
more or less
सोध्यो
everyone.
म मेसी
Security
Any
staff
reflections
for
on
each
what you've
block.
seen, Jim?
Please
Well,
report
Peter,
to
I
the
It was
fire
a
really
hero.
couldn't
immediately.
see what this
कसलाई
team was
support
trying
गर्छौ
to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all
ठिक छ
a
ल
very good evening.
दिस मच फर टुडे म तिमीलाई आइडी देखाइदिन्छु ल के हो यो ब्याच पनि दुई तिनवटा ब्याच चेप्पा राखिदिन्छु नम्बर वाला नम्बर वाला चाहिँ कहाँबाट देखाउनु तिमीले यो भनेको यत्तरीका यो भनेको यो युजर आइडी देखाउनु भनेको यो व्यस्त छ भयो हेरिसक्यौ Nah, guys, this was for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the like. Thanks for the subscription if you have done. See you on tomorrow's live stream. Till then, bye bye. Good night. Have a sweet dream. Have a sound sleep. Good night, Samir.